Hi, OJ. You are a man who listens, a man who knows that every whisper carries weight, that every truth has a price. That is why I am telling you this, because the burden is too heavy to carry alone. You see, they call me a great man, a rich man, of course. They sing my name, praise my generosity, kneel in gratitude for the gifts I bring. Every December, when I return to the village, they welcome me with open arms, believing I am their savior. But what they do not know, what they must never know, is that I am the reason for their suffering. It was not always this way, OJ. I was once just another hungry boy in a world that devoured men like me before we even learned how to stand. I clawed my way up, fought for every scrap of wealth and power, but it was never enough. The doors remained closed, the thrones always climbed. So I sought another way. The sacred forest was forbidden. They called it cursed, a place where the old gods still whispered, and the air itself held memories too ancient to name. But I went there willingly, with nothing but desperation in my heart and the name of power on my tongue. And the forest answered, OJ, it did not speak in words, but in knowing. A presence older than time, shifting in the darkness, watching me with eyes that burned like dying star. It offered me what I desired most: wealth beyond measure, influence that stretched across continents, and the name that would never be forgotten. But power is never given freely. Their futures, it had said, their dreams, their destinies, they will live and die at your command, but they would never belong to themselves again. OJ, I did not hesitate. I was young, ambitious. I thought myself clever enough to take the bargain and remain untouched by its consequences. I did not understand then that I was offering more than their dreams. I was offering their very souls. And so every year I return to them with open hands and a closed heart. I give them food, money, clothes, and they take it all with joy, never realizing that with every bite, every coin, every thread of fabric, they are losing something they cannot name. It's at this point that I would ask that you subscribe to the channel, share a comment, and like the story, because that is the only way you encourage me to bring you more stories and confessions. Please subscribe. Let's go. At first, the changes were small: a little fatigue, a forgotten ambition, a fire in their eye that over time grew dim. But now, the village is hollowing out before me. The elders, once wise and full of stories, stumble over their own memories. The youth no longer dream of living, of building, of becoming. The children, oh, the children, their laughter fades faster each year. Their eyes dull before they have even lived. And still, they thank me, OJ. Still, they call me their savior. But OJ, I am no savior. I am their undoing. The entity's hunger is growing, the debt rising. I feel it's shifting, tilting against me. The whispers in the forest is no longer just whispers. The ground beneath my feet no longer feels steady. The village is beginning to ask questions. I do not know what happens when the balance breaks, when the price is finally called in full. But I fear, OJ, I fear that when it does, even I will not escape it. For another stranger confession, click here. As he's torn between forgiving his mom or not?